Welcome to my channel. My name is Femi Akinwale. I'm a chartered accountant. I've worked in an insurance and finance company for more than 25 years. Today, you are just seeing my channel, in this channel, we always talk about investment options available for Nigerians, both in diaspora and in Nigeria. What are the businesses idea you can be doing in Nigeria? What are the types of investments that you can do in Nigeria? Ways to make money online through other means of making money, genuinely making money online. When we have this kind of information, we always provide them on this channel for people to be able to be aware. So if you are seeing me for the first time, what I just want you to do for me is to like this video, subscribe to my channel. At the same time, as you are subscribing to my channel, turn on the bell notification so that whenever I'm giving out a valuable video like this, you will be among the first person to watch. So quickly, let us dive into the business. The topic we shall be discussing today is how to invest in ETFs in Nigeria and in US. Beginner step-by-step guide. How to invest in exchange-traded funds, shares in Nigeria and US, and then steps-by-step guide on how to go about this kind of investment. So I will be telling, in this video, I will be telling what is the meaning of exchange-traded funds. At the same time, what are the types, what are the benefits of investing in exchange-traded funds, and then I will be telling you the types of exchange-traded funds that we have in Nigeria, at the same time, the one we have in the United States of America. And then later I will be telling you how to go about these investments. What are the things to be done? What are the things to do before you start this kind of investment? And then the minimum amount you can use to start this business, this investment. So let us quickly dive into the business we have for today. How to invest in ETF in Nigeria and US. Beginners step-by-step guide. ETF or exchange-traded fund is a type of investment. Is a type of investment funds that are traded on the stock of exchange, much like stocks. It's a traded fund that are traded on the stock of exchange, just like stock, just like you are buying stocks. That's the way you buy ETF. Exchange-traded funds is like a basket of investments. It's like a basket of investment. It owns many stocks or assets on the same single shares. That is, if you are buying ETF, for example, S&P 500, you have different companies in that particular. It's like a basket of companies running to about 500 companies, traded together as a single unit. That is what we are talking about. So that when you buy that unit, you are buying a stake in every of those 500 companies. That is what is exchange traded fund. It is just like buying shares of diversified portfolio of assets rather than just one stock. It's like you are buying diversified of many companies in a single unit of shares. Instead of buying one shares, but maybe instead of buying Apple, instead of buying Tesla, instead of buying Microsoft, but you are buying collective of those companies together in a single unit. So you have a stake in different kind of companies associated with that particular exchange traded funds. That is what is exchange traded funds. So it's being managed by professional managers who handle the buy and selling of the underlying assets. So they are being handled by professional managers who handle the buying and selling. Your own is to just invest on that particular commodity or in a particular ETF, and then you continue to watch your investment and monitor your investment for further strategies. That is just ETF for you. So what are the benefits of investing in this kind of investment, exchange traded funds investment? Number one benefit is diversification. You have exposure into different companies. So if one company is doing well on the other way around, they will negate each other. That's why it's good for beginner. This kind of investment is good for beginners that are just that need safety of their funds. You can invest in this kind of ETF, for a beginner. So it's just for diversification. It's a very good one. Then number two is because of the low fees compared to mutual funds. They have low fees of transactions, which mean more money for you for investment. That is what it means. They charges low fees on exchange traded funds. At the same time, liquidity, that is very liquid. You can go in and go out at the way, as long as it's being traded on the stock of any ETF. You can buy today and sell, but it's better you leave it for investment in stocks. It's for a long-term investment. So just like ETFs too, it's for a long-term investment, both in US and in Nigeria. Then for tax efficiency, compared to mutual funds, the capital gain of the tax being charged are very lower compared to mutual fund. I'm talking of capital gain. There's any capital gain in terms of tax is very low on the area of exchange traded funds. Then we have flexibility. That is, they are flexible. You can diversify into different sectors of ETF, gold sectors, technology sectors, AI sectors, just like what have you, index sectors. You can go into bond sectors. You can buy ETF and it's related to bonds. That is what it's made. They are very flexible. At the same time, affordability of entry. You can buy as low as $5. You can buy as low as $2. Even after if the SCMP is about $500 per share, you have opportunity to buy fractional shares of any amount of dollars that you have, at least minimum of $5. You can be able to have a stake in this kind of exchange traded fund. That is the beauty of a traded fund for you. What are the types of this ETF? What are the types? We will be discussing the types in Nigeria, at the same time the types in United States of America. Types of exchange traded fund in Nigeria that was listed on stock of exchange. We have NGX 30 ETF. 30 ETF. That is track about 30 companies in Nigeria. So 30 ETF, NGX, that is Nigerian Stock of Exchange ETF, tracks 30 companies on the Nigerian Stock of Exchange. That is number one. Then we have Vetiva Griffin 30 ETFs. That is another type, Vetiva Griffin 30 ETF. That is comprises of 30 companies, tracking them together in a particular unit. Then we have Lotus Halal ETF. Lotus Halal ETF for ethical investment. There are not many in Nigeria, but at least these three types of ETF, one can quickly invest in, just like the tracking the Nigerian stock of exchange, about 30 companies combined together. As you buy that, you buy deep stakes in different these 30 companies. It's just like a basket of investment that you are buying, just like Vetiva Griffin, and then Lotus Halal ETF for Nigeria. But for US, for United States of America, for US, we have S&P 500 ETF, e.g. SPY ETF or VOO. These are types of, that is tracking about 500 companies in the United States of America. S&P 500 ETFs, designated or nomenclature as SPY or VOO. Then we have technical ETFs. Technical ETF, also known as QQQ. That is the symbol where you are looking for it on the platform. QQQ is another track of business that track about 500 technical companies in America. We have dividend ETF, that is, they are mainly for dividend payment. And then that is, we have the ETF like SCHD. These are dividends ETF that you can participate in. And if your own goal of financial goal is to have passive income, then you can look at that kind of ETF. Then we have bond ETF, that is tracking bonds company in bond sectors of ETF. In the like of bond ETF, we have commodity ETF, e.g. GLD, that track the company that are related to gold. So these are types. There are many types of ATM that you can participate on from here in Nigeria that are operating in US. So exchange traded firm, there are many of them. We have VOO, we have SHEB, we have so many of ETFs. By the time I tell you this platform that you can register, you will see so many ETF that you can operate on. We have ETF in AI, we have in banking sector, we have in transportation sector, we have in healthcare sector. We are that track this kind of sector as an ETF. That is what we are talking about. How do you now get started with this kind of investment? Number one, You have to do your research. You have to do your research through Securities and Exchange. Look at their past records of the company. How do they been stable? What are the companies that comprises of all those uh, exchange traded funds? You know, which companies are they? You know, they are participating in that exchange. You have to do your due diligence, and then you know you can structure yourself. Then you have to align it with your financial goals. You know, do you want to invest in short-term investment or long-term investment, or you want to invest for capital growth or for dividend payment? All this will make your decision to know which of the ETFs you are going to buy. Then you have to choose a brokerage firm. You know, you have to choose a brokerage firm like Meristem, like ARM, like Stabika BTC. All this, you have to visit them, you know, and register appropriately with them. Then you can now, whenever you want to pick from, they will guide you on the way to go about any ETF you want to buy or the stocks you want to invest on. You have to then, when you have getting a broker and then you have registered with them, you know, appropriately, then you, just like the way you are buying stock, especially in Nigeria, that's the way you can buy ETF in Nigeria. That's what we are talking about. At the same time, you monitor your investment. You monitor your investment and keep your eye on your ETFs, you know, for any adjustment of your portfolio as needed. You know, you cannot just invest and go asleep. You have to be checking them at interval to see the way they are performing, how to structure, how to strategy, how to manage your portfolio. You have to go ahead. But, you know, specifically in Nigeria, before you can be able to register in this kind of investment, you have to open CSE accounts through stockbrokers. You have to open that account before you can participate in buying ETF in Nigeria. You have to open that account through any of the brokers like Meristem, like ARM, like Every Invest 2.0, like Optimus. You know, you need to register appropriately and assign you with CSE accounts, like your unique account that you can use to buy stocks and then buy and selling stocks in Nigeria. Then you have to choose the ETF listed on the Nigeria Stock of Exchange. You have to choose only the listed stocks on the Stock of Exchange is the ETF listed that you can buy on the Stock of Exchange. But to buy globally, globally, I think you need to register on a global platform that accepted that you can invest from here in Nigeria, you can invest in US. In the like of Cowrywise. In fact, I use Cowrywise enough. I invested about 500,000 on Cowrywise. I was just being notified today that my income, my dividend of 25,000 naira have been, you know, added to my investment. That is the beauty of Cowrywise. On Cowrywise, you can choose different kinds of money market fund. I can assure you, ETF, you can buy it. You know, it's a very good investment. Cowrywise, you can quickly do that. But on Optimus, you can easily do ETF on Optimus. You can convert your naira to dollar with a prevailing exchange rate. If you are fine with, they will swap your naira to dollar, which you can use to buy ETF. That's what we have to exchange traded funds on that particular platform. Then we have Stabika BTC. You can register on the platform and buy US stocks. At the same time, you can buy on Bamboo. I use Bamboo a lot. You can buy stocks on Bamboo. You can swap your naira, just like Optimus. You can swap your naira to dollar on Bamboo and use your dollar to buy fractional shares of US ETFs. That is the way it works. Just like Trove, just like Chaka, just like Risevest, just like Optimus. These are platforms that you can pick any of them and register appropriately in Nigeria. And when you register, you can be able to buy on the platform, even on your bed. You can be able to buy any stock that you are interested on, any ETF that you are interested on. You can buy and sell at will. When you register appropriately, on this platform, what do you need to register on the platform? Just register through the link, complete your KYC, your BVN, your picture verification. They will do everything, your KYC details, your address. But, you know, when you do all these things, they will register you. At the same time, when they register you, they will assign CSE account number for you, which you will now use. It will not be your account that you can transfer into or combine your stocks together. So these are the ways to go about exchange traded fund. It's a very good investment, especially for beginners, because it's like you are buying a diversified portfolio. The rate of losing your money is very low. That is the essence of this kind of investment. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, what I just want you to do for me is to like this video. When you like this video, automatically YouTube will be able to share it to so many people, and then that is the help this channel. At the same time, when you have liked this video, please, have you done that? Then subscribe to my channel. When you have subscribed to my channel, open up the bell notification. When you open up the bell notification, YouTube will be able to notify you whenever I'm giving out a valuable video like this, so that you can be among the first person to watch. Thank you for watching this video to the end and for subscribing and like my video. Thank you. God bless.